Hey everybody, for welcome to the stream. Getting everything warmed up right now, and we'll be on here shortly. Feel free to hang out, and we'll talk soon.
I see a life in my dreams that I don't recognize, but it's us, I know it right away. I'm too uptight all the time, and I'm so unorganized, but my mind won't let you slip away. It's clear I don't wanna break you, I think I'm afraid to. It's just that we're so young, falling for your one.
Alrighty. Let's go and get this rolling. At least get the show going. Hope everybody's having a good night. Yeah, welcome. Let me dial in some lighting a little bit, and because that's a little rough around the edges. Let me see here. Good thing I have this camera. Let me see what I can do, guys. Because that autofocus or the auto exposure is not working. Alright, let's do this. Adjustments. Whoa. There we go, guys. Looks much better. At least make out my face. Ripping my boy Louis over at Kitchen Table TCG. It's always inverted. If you guys haven't checked out Louis, you need to. That's awesome, dude. Super awesome. I mean, Don, what are you even doing here, man? Oh, nice, dude. Well, I'm glad to have you guys on. Y'all just give me one more minute. Let me see here. Aiden just PM me. Give me 1 minute. Looks like we have somebody who just wanted to snag the rainbow foil slot. Looks like we just sold out of the last rainbow foil majestic slot, which is great for Monarch at least. Alrighty, guys. Let's get into it. I already have I've handpicked a case for each set. I just got a nice little shipment in of every single set that exists right now of Unlimited. So we have a nice chunk of Monarch, WTR, and Arc. We're going to be opening one of each set tonight. And if you guys want to hop in on it, if you're new to the game, we have some rare slots, rare rainbow foil, rare or rainbow foil common slots, some super rare slots on the WTR and Arc. Dude, that's awesome, Don. I love hearing that, dude. I played at the pre-release event for Monarch Unlimited, and for Monarch First Edition when it first came out, and I met so many people who were like, "Yeah, I have loads of cards, but I've never played them." So, anywho, great to see people hopping in, playing, and I'm glad to see you getting your hands dirty, Don. That's good, man. Awesome. Let's switch over and let's just get this show on the road, right? Actually, I probably should have checked this prior. I guess it's working. That's good. That's good. We're safe. We're in safe terms here. Here she is. For all those who are interested, can see our lovely case number here. So. But yeah, let's just get this going, guys. We have a lot to open tonight. I don't want to hold up anybody who may be waiting. For those who may or may not got an email, I'll try to email everybody who had purchased. We had some people that just purchased recently. We're gonna do Monarch first, then WTR, and then Arc. So if you're on that Arc box break, so sorry, might not be until about 11 p.m. Eastern or Central Standard Time that we get to it. I want to go through. I want us to enjoy this. I want to hang out, and I'll do it moderately fast, but also want to hang out with you guys and yeah, have fun. So let's crack some packs, yeah. For all those who are interested in the Monarch case break, I'm gonna probably let me see here. I'll leave it open. If you want to grab this one, I'll be a little more lenient on this one. But going into the WTR and Arc, if you haven't gotten in on those and you want to, now would be a great time. Because I'm going to close all of these case breaks once I start the WTR. We'll take a little break. So, fresh case. Let's get right into it, eh? Feel free to shout out what you're looking for. And I can get hype with you. Really excited. Oh my gosh. Just manhandling these boxes. So this is our first, I guess, case break for individual people. I typically do case breaks, but for the single store. Nice. Nice, Tim. Yeah, I definitely saw your order come through, dude. So awesome. Box 1. Let's get the zoom going in. We're gonna lock it in a little bit and make sure you guys can enjoy the beauty of Flesh and Blood cards. There we go. Awesome Blossom. Can't believe I just said that, but let it happen. Just let it happen. Outback Steakhouse. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. Monarch Unlimited, getting right into it. I'm actually going to move that over just a little bit. This is a whole new setup for me. I'm not sure how I feel about it. I have it higher up so everybody can see their stuff. All right, there we go. First pull, we got a beautiful rainbow foil invigorating light there. Our first rare rainbow foil. Got a consuming aftermath into a battlefield blitz. For those who have the common slots for Monarch, unfortunately, I'm not going to read every single card out there, so forgive me. When I get into the meat and potatoes, you know what I mean. So, oh, got ahead of myself there. Our first rainbow foil common, a Hungering Slaughter Beast. I do believe that slot is still open unless somebody just snagged it. Dimensional Gateway into an Ode to Wrath. I've had some really fun cases with Monarchs, so I'm hoping that this can be one of those as well. Try to be really intentional. Lunar Tide Plunderer. Gallantry Gold. Vexing Malice into a Dimensional Gateway. So, starting off nice and easy. Easing into it. Don't want to go too crazy. I'm going to bring my camera over just a little bit for you guys. There we go. Little skewed. I'm actually going to slide these over just a little bit. There we go. Oh, one more. Nice little belittle there. To Stubby Hammers, Plow Through, and another Vexing Malice. Hey, I'm glad you enjoyed it, Corey. To be real, I'm just along for the ride, man. George plans the podcast. Louis keeps us on track, and I just try not to talk too much. So I'm glad you enjoyed it, Corey. Beautiful ghostly visit there. I keep saying beautiful, but let's just keep it real. The cards in this set are just obnoxiously good. Unhallowed Rites and a Rise Above, right? Yeah. Interesting. All right. Nothing spicy yet. Oh. Beautiful. I gotta stop saying that. Got a rainbow foil Battlefield Blitz there. Do we have a Majestic coming? Where's that Majestic slot? Am I right? I mean, maybe we're just gonna go right into a library and just hook somebody up. I'm not quite sure, but this is the slowest on-ramping of a box I've had thus far. Bounding Demigon. Plow Through. There we go. We've broken it. We have our first Majestic. Arclight Sentinel. Boom. So we're going to go lower rarity to higher rarity. It's kind of the way we got going here. So we have our commons, rares, Majestics, and then we'll have our legendary Fable slots over here. So I need to have Hamal design me a beautiful mat with all the rarity slots. God, the heralds are so good. Herald of Tenacity. Bee of the Vanguard into a Pulping. One Majestic so far. Lots to go. I'm glad to hear that. Say gorgeous. Hey, there we go. I just need to alternate my adjectives. That's the bottom line. Yeah, Don, I'm more of an LCG kind of guy, and rare pulping there, rainbow foil pulping. Beast Hulk. Ooh, solid Majestic here. Exude Confidence. I feel like this is a solid sleeper card. I'm not sure why Celestial Cataclysm is more expensive than this card. This is a great card. But Don, yeah, I came from kind of an LCG world, Netrunner world. Didn't ever get into the MTG sphere. And it's been immensely valuable having friends like Louis and George to talk to. I've learned a lot through this ecosystem and just, you know, Flesh and Blood and how it plays within the TCG and CCG market. Herald of Judgment and Trimmer of so. All right. If anybody's worried about the edges on this, I think the edges are just not quite as smooth and it's just a glare. So to provide further clarity, I don't think that the edges are in bad shape by any means. Illuminate, foil illuminate there, stubby hammers into Battlefield Blitz and an out muscle. We're nearing probably the halfway point of our first box here. Oh, one more. For those who bought the common slot, woo! I know somebody just got that Rainbow Foil Majestic slot right before we got started, and that was the correct slot to grab. Celestial Cataclysm, Rainbow Foil Majestic. Absolutely gorgeous. See how I did that? See how I did that? I'm just saying. Oh, and into a Nourishing Emptiness. Man, double Majestic pack. That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to see. I'm actually going to flip-flop these. There we go. Trying to get the camera right, just right. I'm gonna move my boxes out of the way so we can have some more light here. Oh, too much light? Too strong? Amateur hour over here. All right, well, we're gonna have to deal with the glare. Forgive me, we're just gonna do it live. Yeah, dude, no, this is not my full-time job. I have a full-time job. I do fab on the side for fun. This is very much a passion project for me. I started the store to kind of pay my way into Flesh and Blood, essentially make money so I can buy the cards that I want. Ooh, another Majestic. Started off slow, but we're really speeding up here now. Looking really good on the Majestic slot so far for this box. I really ramped up kind of when Alpha went out of print, when Arc went out of print, I kind of ramped up my investment and time into the game, Foil Vode Wrath, and into the store because cards were just so expensive. And so I was just largely undercutting the market if I could get good deals on cards. I wasn't trying to lose money, but my whole goal was to ensure that, you know, people were able to play the game. And I tried to do my best. I wasn't a very big store then. I wish I could do the volume then that I do now. Foil Captain's Call. I love the banner on the flag. How they foiled that. Oof. I don't see very many of those either. Not saying they're short printed. I just don't see them a lot. Double Phantasmify. Get you guys a playset there. So yeah, and the success of the store is just blown up as Fab is blown up. But a lot of what we do has just always been singles. And so tonight's very much a new experience. So kind of feeling it out. Foil Herald of Protection there. Dreamweavers. Vexing Malice into another Rise Above. So far, guys, we're looking great. Would love to see at least a foil common equipment. Piercing Shadow Vice. Ironhide Plate. Into a Captain's Call. Ooh, and another Majestic. Sonata Arcanix. I have a feeling this card's going to be super overpowered. And it's going to be really big in OTK decks in the future. We'll have to see. I think we're kind of waiting for it, but I think it's going to happen. For all those joining in just now, and if you have not purchased a slot, we do have a few common and rare slots remaining. Oh, baby. Another Foil Majestic. 2 Foil Majestics. 1 box. And an Arclight Sentinel and an Sonata Arcanix. Dreamweavers into Prismatic Shield and a Dustpath Pilgrimage. I'm going to have to think through how I want to do this because I want you guys to be able to see I don't know if y'all care. I think y'all care more about the rares. Give me 1 minute, guys. I want to make sure everybody can see these cards, especially. So the glare is just hideous, but we're gonna make it go. Man, whoever bought that love that rainbow foil majestic slot last minute there, well played. You're already on the up and up. It's one of my favorite heralds. Herald of Ravages there. We have a Death Path and Invigorating Light. Sorry, I got distracted. We do have a few common, rare, and super rare slots available for the rainbow foil variants for Arcane Rising and WTR. So if you wanted to get in on those guys, I will be closing once I start WTR. I'm gonna go ahead and close down all the slots remaining on those. So feel free to go ahead and snag those if you want. We have a Stubby Hammers into a Battlefield Blitz and a Pulping. And if this is your first time on the channel, kind of my whole thing is just to do box openings, hang out with you guys, open boxes. Oof. So Eleanor, forget her last name there. Pettoria. I don't know if she's Italian, so forgive me, Eleanor. But the cards are just so gorgeous that she did. See me using that G word again. Convulsions from the Bellows of Hell into a Valiant Thrust. But our whole kind of mantra on the channel is just to open cases, hang out with you guys, and talk fab. It's not really serious. It's super laid back, pound for pound. Ooh. Plasma Phi into a Plow Through. So this is just kind of an extension of that. Love that I get to hang out with you guys and talk shop. So if y'all ever have any questions or if you ever need me to go back for your particular slot and you want to ask what I pulled, feel free to ask. I'm always happy to answer. Bounding Demigod, these are y'all's cards, not mine. Another Majestic, another Arc Sentinel. This is the third one. We have a Rainbow Foil Arclight and 2 non-foil. Really, really great box. Last pack, box 1. If you bought that Majestic slot, well played. Because you're definitely coming out on top on this box. Hopefully the case continues to prove well for you. But you notice how great the coins in the middle are in that? So good. Out Muscle. Battlefield Blitz into a Herald of Triumph. Quick recap. I know I want to be efficient here, but we already have 2 Majestics, Rainbow Foil Majestics. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Majestics. So that's actually average. I think it just felt like it was a lot because they were kind of all bunched together. So, but in total, 8 Majestics for the box. That's super great. So pull an average on this. The Majestics that you did get, though, are great ones. So that Exude Confidence. Super solid card. So I'm going to temporarily set those there. And do you guys prefer I open the packs on screen? Happy to do so. Just let me know. I'm used to opening them off screen, but again, these are your packs, and I want you to feel like you have confidence in what I'm doing. And foil glisten there. Oof. Dimensional Gateway into a Howl from Beyond. Played a Chain Mirror match this weekend, or sorry, on this week on Tuesday. And I just got absolutely smoked. But while playing that Howl from Beyond, man, oof. Oh, here we go. Our first, look at that. Oh, I'm gonna hold that there so I can sleeve it. We got our first equipment, common equipment. So if you had purchased that common slot, you could have gotten this card. So we have a lovely ebb and fold. I'll leave those up there for now. Oh, that doesn't help, does it? There we go. Again, the Rainbow Foil common slot does cover every single one of those as well. So, Seek Enlightenment foil to an Ironhide Helm, Plow Through, and a Beast Hulk. So, Don, you are 100% right, man. That is like 80% of the reason I wanted to do this is just I haven't gotten tired of opening up packs yet. So, Yinty Yanty, Ironhide Gauntlet, Battlefield Blitz to a Prismatic Shield. Anybody playing Prism out there yet? If you're playing Prism, are you going the Aura build? Are you going a more hybrid between Auras and Heralds? Or are you just kind of going all in on the Herald and heavy attacks? I'm curious. Really curious to see kind of like what comes to the top in terms of a meta build. One of my favorite common foils of the set. Battlefield Blitz. Or, oh, sorry, Bolt of Courage. Wrong card. It's a different one. Oh, one more. I always forget. It's 6, then 5. All right, Howl from Beyond, Twin Dimensional Gateway. There we go. Soul Shackle in it. Doing that chain life, you know what I'm saying? Go. Foil Vexing Malice. That rare slot's looking really good. Ooh, our first Majestic of the box. This is box 2, Majestic 1. We already got a Rainbow Foil Common. And many would say, oh, Mitch, I already got my Rainbow Foil equipment. There's no way there's a Legendary. Well, I'm going to be real with you. For whatever reason, that's actually usually assigned to me that there's a Legendary in here or something of higher value. That's just my personal experience. Not sure that's the same case for everybody, but I've consistently found 1 to 2 to 3 Rainbow Foil common equipments followed with a Legendary in the same box. Not sure why, other than the fact that we all know that collation's off for this set. Nice little foil belittle there. Rise Above. Ooh, our first weapon Majestic, a Hexagore, the Death Hydra. Let's see here. There we go. Ooh. First Rainbow Foil Majestic of the box. Let's see if there's we're going to continue to stay above average here. Let's see. Another Majestic? Oh, no. Just a nice little rare there. All right. Uh-oh. What did I tell you? Ooh, another Rainbow Foil common. I know it's weird to get excited, but these Dreamweavers are just on point. Come on, guys. I mean, come on. We're already 2 equipments in. We made it for the last box. I don't know if y'all caught, but the last box did not have an equipment. Again, I think this is like your last chance. If you haven't bought that slot, you need to. Sorry, we ended up with an Ode to Wrath and a Plow Through on that rest of that pack. I mean, come on, guys. Above average pull rates here. In one box, mind you. Just making up for the rest of the case. So, I do feel like that particular slot, that Rarity Rainbow Foil Common Equipment, is all over the place. So, Peril of Rebirth, Peril of Humility into an Endless Maw. So, not sure why it's so varied, but it is. So, I'm not sure why that slot over others. I mean, it's obvious that other things like Legendaries and Fables are off, but Foil Brandish, Stubby Hammers, Unhallowed Rites into an Invert Existence. Heck yeah. Another chain must-have. Maybe not a must-have, but just a really great card on that deck. The hybrid damage that deck does is just insane. 2 Majestics, 3 Majestics in for this box so far, but nearing the halfway point. Box 2. Have at least probably 3 more to show you guys. Oh, 1 more. There we go. Time Skippers into an Invigorating Light and a Soul Reaping. This foil Not this particular, like this card in foil is my favorite of the set. I have about 4 favorites, but that's definitely one of the top 2. Not sure if that's how it works, but every time it gets me. And one more. There we go. Oh, double rainbow foil box. Oh, it's so good. Man, well played, dude. Way to snag that. Way to snag that going right in. We have a glisten into a captain's call. You got the legendary slot. I'm hoping that this pans out for you, because that's actually what I'm most worried about with this set. Is opening these boxes, or you either have 5 legendaries or 2 legendaries in a box, or you typically have none. Yeah, that invert existence is insane. It's a beautiful foil. Stubby hammers into prismatic shield. Ooh, and another majestic herald of erudition. The best herald by far. No argument. Dominate, 5 attack. If it hits, you put it in your soul, and then you draw 2 cards. Why, like, so good. Pop the Dreamweavers, play a herald of erudition, win the game. That's how it. It's not quite autopilot like that, but that's kind of how it feels. Lunar Tide Plunderer. Seeping Shadows into another Vexing Malice. Give me 1 second, y'all. Gonna move around some bolt. Gonna get these little bad boys out. We have 3, 6, 7 more packs remaining in this box. We're gonna be on to box number 3. Time-wise, we're actually doing quite well. Try not to go too fast, but at the same time, I'm so used to going through boxes as quickly as possible for myself, you know, for the site. This is actually I think this is a pretty underrated foil in terms of just the way it looks. I don't even think the web, like the camera's doing enough justice, but it honestly looks like the ground is glowing in person. So, Seeker Rising and Invigorating Light. The rest of that pack there. Oh yeah, dude. I love the footsteps in rainbow foil. I love cold foil footsteps. I honestly think it looks better. Footsteps are definitely the best, you know, best in the bot or best in the set from a legendary standpoint. So I would love that for you, dude. Yeah, so far the case is above average on rainbow foil Majestics. Typically 1.2 per box. And we're definitely seeing more than that. We have a Graveling Growl there. Time Skippers into a Captain's Call and Herald of Triumph. I think this is pack number, we have 4 left. So this is 4 of 4. And then do that. Foil Belittle. Oop, wrong pile. Ironhide Legs into a Pulping. Ooh, to a Genesis. Now this card, oh, so good. I'm not sure from a meta standpoint, I'm not sure how impactful it'll be, but I mean, it definitely has its place. Oh, is this the token? Boom. Apparently this token is really hard. Like, it's short printed, as some say. Don't know if I believe it, but that's what people tell me. So, Void Wrath, Wrath, Herald of Triumph into Phantasmify. 2 more packs. Maybe there were 5 packs. Soul Shackle. The Wutenhag. Ooh, the most subtle foil in the set. Seek Horizon. All right, we're coming to the last pack. I believe. Maybe just the rainbow foil commons we're just making up for. Let's see here. Should we do this one different? We still have 2 more boxes. Let's do this one different. One more. All right, we have a Brandish into a Surging Militia. Bummer, I was super excited for that one. Invigorating Light. One more Majestic, maybe? Oh, nope. Hell from Beyond. All right. Give me 1 minute. Do that and that. All right. So that was box number 2. Kind of an odd box, right? We had 2 Rainbow Foil Majestics, 2 Rainbow Foil Common Equipments, and we had 5 normal Majestics. So, kind of doing a lot of this right now. So, all over the place, huh? Monica's just such a swingy set. I'm still trying to get a feel for it. I'm pretty deep into a nice chunk of cases. And it is the most fun I've ever had opening boxes because of the inconsistency. Now, I can't speak for you all who are paying for specific slots and rarity, but from you either win or lose. I know a guy who reached out to me last night, bless his heart. He's like, dude, I opened 10 cases, no legendary. I was just like, that's insane. But then you have guys on the other side saying, well, I opened 10 cases and I got, 2 legendaries on average per box. So it's crazy. So hoping you all get 10 legendaries tonight in our case. Bottom line. I handpicked this box. I had a selection of boxes and I said, nope, this is the one. I hope I did not fail you all. Because if I did, ooh, a first Majestic, another Sonata. Maybe we'll have a playset by the end of the night. We have a Blitz playset. Let's go Footsteps, right? I know somebody's won that library too. Somebody snagged that Fable slot. Let's see what we have here. Another foil glisten. Out muscle into a convulsions from the bellows of hell. All right, let's see what we got here. Foil out muscle. Little brocade blood drop into a battlefield blitz and a plow through. Anybody else hoping for a specific card tonight that they're needing for their next deck? Or just wanted to collect? Uh-oh. We're getting to something there. Oh, I got ahead of myself. I got dialed in. That was really funny. I completely zoned out on that one. Sorry, guys. To me, it had a weird sheen to it. It looked almost like a cold foil. It was really weird. So the brocade got me. Enchantment. There we go. All right. Let's see here. Smash with Big Tree. Halo of Illumination into a Prismatic Shield. We're due for a Majestic, I think. There's, times in a box where you're like, hey, that's what I'm talking about, my man. That's insane. That's insane. The consequence of that, though, is that butterfly effect, right? So, you either kill it or, you just completely bomb. And that's hard. So, especially if, those are the 3 cases that you wanted to get or 10 cases you wanted to get. I guarantee you that guy got 10 cases because he's like, I want to have one of every legendary and maybe a chance at a Fable. That's all the dude wanted. And then he was going to sell extras. Well, that didn't happen. Oh, our first Rouse the Ancients. If you're playing Bravo, great card to slot in there. So, I hate it, but I love it at the same time. So, high risk, high reward kind of thing. Boxes are going down, so maybe not quite that risky. But it just depends on what your budget is and your expectations. And so, I, of course, want you all to succeed, and I want this case to be the best case that you've had recently. Nice. On to our third Majestic, a Bolting Blade there. No Rainbow Foil Majestics yet. Yeah, I guess that's my point, though, right? Like, usually there's one bad box in a case I've found. And it's just, I think that's the inconsistency that I hate. And I hate that for players more than anybody else. Our first foil prismatic shield in the case. Yeah, man, that feels real bad. Yeah, that's insane. So, like, Tim is like, my buddy just crushed it, and then my dreams are memes. I don't, like, just completely gutted, I imagine. So, I want everybody to have a chance at what they want, and it's just hard. Like, it's hard to trust the collation. It's hard to trust the set. And so I want people to believe in the game, but if you can't, like, buy unlimited to at least get the cards that you are, at least get the slot, you know, then it's just hard. And there are never any guarantees. But it does feel like the pull rates are just everywhere. So, it was one thing to have it for first edition stuff, but now to have it for this just feels really bad for unlimited as well. So hopefully this box, it actually has been a pretty average box. I won't be shocked if there's a legendary in here at this point. I would love a legendary and a fable, and, you know, a few more cards here and there. But I always want to go for the moon. Unhallowed Rites to Time Skippers, Beast Hulk, and to a Seek Horizon. We've had a few chill packs. Let's see if we got another Majestic hiding in this one. That Prism token. There we go. Rising Solar Tide into an Ironhide Plate. Whoa, skipped the rare. Had a Death Path right into a Dimensional Crossroads. Another chain card. This one I'm debating if I'm going to keep it in my chain deck. I'm not sure how I feel about it. So, all right, box 3. Got about a third of the way to go. 2/3 in. Tear Limb from Limb foil. There we go. I've been hearing this card is super undervalued. Has huge upside within Brute. Brute was my first class that I really adopted. I need to step back into it. I don't know how I feel about Levia, but I hear Rhinar is just having the time of his life right now in this meta, and I need to give it back a go. So I used to love playing that deck. I need to step back into it with some of the new cards. Another Arcanic Crackle here. Shadow Beast into a Captain's Call and Seeping Shadows. Should have had Louis pick out my box. We would have already opened up 12 Fables probably. Ooh, man, apparently we're going to go with... This is box number 3, not. Love this foil though, right? Oof. Just that lava, whatever you want to call it, just flowing. Yeah, box number 3. We currently are pulling on average... Another Majestic, double Majestic pack. Love to see it. Let me straighten this up just a little bit for you guys. I'm trying to spread out the Rainbow Foil Majestics because I think those have a little bit more muster. We have a lot of Majestics that we're going to be going into tonight. At least 24, if not more. So, on average right now, pulling 2 Rainbow Foil Majestics per box. Would love to see one of those slots just maybe be, you know, legendary. Oop. Dropped a card. Give me just a minute, guys. Boop. No legendary yet. I'm still confident. I have not had a box yet that does not have a legendary from Monarch. But never say never, right? Justin Bieber. Yeah, dude. What? Wait, you just grabbed that slot last minute too. Well done, man. So. Ray of Hope foil. For all those who have the cold foil version, rainbow foil looks better. I said it. Not as collectible, but it looks good. Sometimes that's all it's about whenever you're playing a game, right? You just want to look nice. You want to look good. We've got our bolts in here. Tip of my nose is super itchy and it's driving me nuts. Forgive me. Foil Seek Horizon again. Dreamweavers into Seeping Shadows and a Plow Through. Like I said, we still got a lot of box to go through, a lot of packs to go through. Maybe we get that last box magic. We'll have to see. I feel like we're building into a nice little... Ooh. Now, Riftbind was a card I largely underestimated in Chain. My goodness. Card is just, like, it was brutal. That's what... Ooh, Majestic. That's what ruined me my last match in my mirror match with Chain. I did not have that card. He did, and he just deleted me multiple times with it. Another Ursa token. Somebody said it's short printed. I don't know, guys. I don't believe it. Phantasmify. Straighten up my piles just neatly here. Boom. Ebonfold. Endless Maul into a Dustpath Pilgrimage. I think we have 3 packs. Pack number 3 here. Let's see. Go there. Uh-oh. I keep getting this equipment slot keeps throwing me off. Ghostly Visit there. Gallantry Gold, Unhallowed Rites into a Nourishing Emptiness. Gorgeous card again. There we go. The artwork on Nourishing Emptiness is so good. I kind of want that calling mat, I'm not going to lie. But I'm not Louis and I don't collect all the mats, so I don't feel as much of an obligation. But the artwork on that's so good. If you guys haven't seen the foil version of that, it is the most subtle foil that I've seen. Seeds of Agony. Stubby Hammers into a Herald of Triumph and a Rise Above. Last pack magic. Let's get it. That's what I'm telling you, man. Riftbind is insane. Now, what happens when you have 2 Riftbinds back to back? I'm just saying. It's a bad day if you're on the other side, the receiving end of that. Doesn't look like we're going to have our legendary in this box. We also did not have that rainbow foil common slot for the equipment. Soul Reaping and 2-and-out Muscle. I think we hit the average number here on Majestics. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we actually did a little bit above average. So far we're averaging 6 Majestics per box. That's great. We're on to our last box, guys. Let's cross our fingers and hope that we pull fire, right? If you have that Rainbow Foil Majestic slot, you're doing great. And I've heard this happening. So there are some boxes I've heard that are off collated, and instead of having more the expected legendary or common, they're getting Rainbow Foil Majestics instead. So hopefully this is not one of those boxes where Rainbow Foil Majestic outplays everything else. But if you roll the dice on that slot, well played. Oof. The face in that, it's just insane, right? Spew Shadow. Battlefield Blitz into a Seeping Shadows. I would love to see a Cold Foil Hatchet of the Mind, or any of the hatchets. Really, I just think they would look really dope in Seek Enlightenment. Really dope in Cold Foil. Consuming Aftermath. First Majestic. Get a Soul Food. See a little bit of the light side there. Not sold on Soulful, but Soul Shield. Oh yeah. I mean, I love Soul Food. I'm not sure on that card though. Not a bad one. Just not as good as the Soul Shield. Rainbow Foil Eclipse Existence into an Invigorating Light and a Soul Reaping. Come on, box. I need you to work your magic. Rip Through Reality to an Ironhide Plate Seek Horizon into a Convulsions from the Bellows of Hell. Oh, yeah, I actually have not pulled one of those yet. I've not pulled a Rainbow Foil Luminaris. I've only pulled Rainbow Foil Hexagores for some reason. Not sure why. Yeah, that would be insane if you ended up pulling one of those, my dude. Any Rainbow Foil Majestic equipment is just exceptionally hard to pull. Second Majestic of the box. Anybody played Mutated Mass yet? I'm curious if it actually holds any clout. I've not played Levi yet, and I kind of feel like a jerk for not doing that, but she's just not, it hasn't just felt like I would be into it. I don't know how else to say it. Battlefield Blitz there. Ironhide Legs into a Merciful Retribution and an Out Muscle. Merciful Retribution, is that the... Oh, yeah. Merciful Retribution is so good. I personally think it's good. Take everything I say with a grain of salt because I'm not that good. But I personally enjoy the effects of that card. Rifted Torment. Extremely creepy card. Probably the one that scares me the most. Phantasmaclasm. Fancy Pants, as I like to call it, because I didn't know how to pronounce it for 2 weeks after the set came out. Third Majestic of the box. We're getting somewhere. Shackling it. Ooh, it's beats hidden. It's always a good sign. Second Swing. Have anybody noticed that Second Swing, the artwork, this is nothing against the artist, but it just doesn't, like, I don't think jive as much. Maybe it's just the facial expression of the dude. But it just doesn't jive as much to me as the other ones. We have an Unhallowed Rites there. And a Rise above. All right. Ghostly Visit. Oh, was that a Double Blood Tribute? It was. What do y'all think of the New Blood Tribute? Do y'all prefer the old one or the new one more? I think it's really cool that the same guy did both artworks. I wonder if they were just like, hey, we really like both renditions you did of that artwork. Can we just buy both and we'll just alternate between first edition and second? Or unlimited? Like, I wonder what led them to make that decision of like, huh, we should change it. Genuinely curious. I'm about to have to move around some bulk. Courage Cross the Line. Dustpath Pilgrimage into an Unhallowed Rites. All right. Oh, actually, I can move that over there. That there. Pardon my hands. I mean, there were a lot in first edition. They just haven't touched it much in Unlimited. Imagine that gets expensive too to have like 4 different variations for a specific artwork. Oh, we pulled the footsteps! We did it! Oh, if you got the legendary slot, congrats. You pulled the card. This is the one you want. I mean, maybe. This is one I would want. Well done. Oh, there she is in all of her beauty. They're so nice, guys. Wow. Looks great. Card's in great shape. Congrats to whoever got that. Centering's actually not atrocious. Congrats, congrats. Welcome. Nice. Somebody called the footsteps. Yeah, it was Hex that called it. Into a Mark of the Beast as well. Congrats, whoever got those. Was that you, not? Arts, were you the guy who was won the legendary? I know somebody's won it. Congratulations, dude. Or Dudette, whoever won it. I'm proud of you. You put your money on the table, put your money where your mouth was, and you were rewarded kindly for it. Time Skippers, Convulsions of the Bells of Hell into the Howl of Beyond. Now, I might sound cocky saying this. I think there might be more in this box, guys. I'm just saying legendary boxes are always a good sign. Could be some rainbow foil common, you know, equipment. They could be another, like an eclipse, or, you know, just more of a, call like a tier 2 or 3 legendary. Ooh, we got the Merciful Retribution, another Eleanor art piece there. Rise Above into an invert existence. Not gonna lie, I was getting a little discouraged. We weren't pulling fire, but we weren't pulling bad either. You know, it was just kind of like, eh. And I would still say one legendary in this box is not exceptional, but it is great. So, super excited for whoever got those. Proud of you. Nice little recital there. To an Endless Maul and a Glisten. We still have about a third of the box to go through, guys. So, if you have that Rainbow Foil Majestic slot, which we still need to fill for this box, hold on to your butts. Because it's coming. I told you. Spillblood. Rainbow Foil Majestic Spillblood. A must-have card. Rainbow Foil variant or not. Within Bolton. Into a Glisten and a Rise Above. Dude, Hex, you're just crushing it, dude. Well done. I'm just going to keep calling you dude, apparently. But congrats on the pulls for that one. It's really well done. All right, what else we have in this box? There has to be more, right? Endless Maul. Halo of Illumination. Prismatic Shield into an Invigorating Light. Oh, Joseph Knight is on the channel. I think he got a slot, I believe. So. Nice little Eclipse existence here. To an Ironhide Helm and Double Valiant Thrust. Ooh, almost dropped it. All right. Muscle. Nice little Shadow Beast into a Trimmer and a Phantasmify. Oof, pesky nose, man. All right. Let's see here. Ooh, Wartune Herald there. Ebonfold. Oh, hello, Raiden. I still want to see the rainbow foil version of this too. So we've had 2 weapons in this box. Can we get a third? Let's see. Let's see. Let our memes be dreams, guys. I think that's going to be my new saying. Said it on the channel, or said it on the podcast the other day, and I thought it was hilarious. Cracked myself up, so. Double Raiden. Hey, you got an extra. I made sure just in case one gets lost in the mail, you got another one coming for you. So we have 2 Raidens in the same box. Told you this box had a little bit left in it. It's not letting me down. Way to go, box. All right. Let's see here. Foil Riftbind. Such a like subtle card. It's like, oh, that card's garbage. No, it's miserable. It's such a good card. So. For those just joining in, we're opening up our last box here of Monarch. First, or Unlimited, apologies. And Foil Vexing Malice there. And we will be headed into WTR. Welcome to Wraith after this. If anybody's interested, we still, I believe, have common rainbow foil, rare rainbow foil, and super rare rainbow foil for WTR and Arcane Rising. Going into the case break, I will be... Ooh, Foil Engulfing Light. Closing both of those items. So, if you're interested, snag it now. If not, all good. I'm sure, I'm a single store. I'm sure I can find some way of getting rid of them. So, but yeah. Appreciate you guys tuning in, hanging out. This is our last pack, by the way. Horrible commentary. Horrible time to suggest an upsell. I'm going to do a Foil Rift Bind into Consuming Aftermath and a Herald of Triumph. So that's going to wrap us up. I'm going to do a nice little walkthrough for you all. Give me 2 minutes as I move around just a hair bit of bulk. And we didn't get really any crazy chase cards when it comes to common foils. But we did have some great cards otherwise. So let's kind of get into this real quick. We have, I mean, large plethora of rainbow foil commons here. We'll pack those up nicely for you guys. Make sure they arrive in mint condition. Nice little stack here of rare rainbow foil. And let's get into the meat and potatoes here. Let's talk. Oh, actually, we had 2 rainbow foil commons as well. Common equipments, the Dreamweavers and Ebonfold. So we had those going for us. Let's get into this. I mean, just those 2 almost paid for that rainbow foil common slot. It's kind of crazy. All right, so we have 2 rate-ins. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we had 7 in the last one. So we definitely ended up above average. Let's count it out here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Above average. 25 Majestics right there on the table. We definitely hit above average on these, right? Right, Hex? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 1 extra of each. And we, on the last box, hit a beautiful Phantasmal Footsteps. So if you purchase that legendary slot, I think these are going for $150 right now. You just grabbed this card for, I believe, $90. Was it $100 that I had the slot for? Forgive me for not remembering off the top of my head. But you got a nice steep discount on these. Nice. Nice, Clark. That's what I'm saying, dude. These cases are insane. I still have not opened a husk, and I've opened over 10 cases. It's insane. I don't know what's wrong with the collation there. So, anywho, I'm going to go ahead and put away a little bit of this. We're going to get these put away. All right. You'll give me 2 minutes. We're going to get the, I'm going to do a little moving around. We're going to just hang out just for 2 more seconds. We're a little bit ahead schedule, which is great. I'm going to turn on my AC because I'm burning up in here. It's starting to hit summertime here in Oklahoma. And it is humid as all get out. I don't know if you can tell by my hair curling. And then we're going to step into, I didn't realize my door was showing this whole time. Then we're going to step right into WTR. So give me 2 minutes. I'm going to move around some things. I'm going to give you guys 2 more minutes to purchase any slots that you want on WTR and ARC, and then they're down. So it's your grace period. All right. I'll be right back, guys. George, I greatly appreciate you turning in just for 5 minutes. We just cracked a footsteps. So, yeah, man. Would love to hang out with you and hear all your snark and sarcasm all night. But I hope you get some great sleep. Love you, George. Sleep well, my dude. It is 100% the card of the set. George gets it. Alrighty, y'all. I'm going to do 2 more things. I'm taking down the options right now. Last minute. I don't think anybody's on the side. Let me see. Probably be the best thing to do. Let me see here real quick. All right. Nobody's purchasing stuff, so I'm going to go ahead and close it down, guys. Let's enjoy the rest of our evening without me upselling. I'm trying to close those last slots. No, somebody bought the non-foil M slots, Clark. So I opened up cases on my own, and that's what's on the site today. And then I'm selling these on the side. So, hey, this is not the only time we're gonna be doing this. So if you need to save some money, but Clark, yeah, let me know if that answers your question. Somebody purchased the non-foil majestic slot. All of the rarity slots are broken up by basic rarity. So let's just do monarch because it's simple. So we have the common, rare, majestic, legendary, and fable slot. So you can buy into those. Obviously, the legendary and fable are rainbow foil slots. There's only one slot there. And then going into WTR or any of the other sets, there's obviously super rares in there. But and then we also do rainbow foils. Some people prefer the shiny, some people don't. Instead of just throwing them all into one bunch, it also kind of helps. So, long story short, if you want rainbow foils, you can buy that slot as well. Our goal here is to provide value for you guys. You don't know what you're getting, but you're going to get it at a great price. And this is really great for completing collections and just really rounding out any of your sets. So, especially with Monarch being such a large set, buying the rare slot or rare foil slot, it's going to take me forever to finish my rare play sets just because of how large that set is. So, anyways, I'm shutting down the WTR and ARC, and we're going to dive into WTR next, guys. So just give me 1 minute. I'm going to go ahead and remove my nice little pin here. I have lowered all of my singles. I'm going to be honest, not on WTR and ARC yet, but on Monarch. Monarch is, specifically for Unlimited, is as low as I could go and feel comfortable. So I want you guys to get cards. I want you guys to play with this set. It's the whole point of the game. I mean, if you can't play the game because they're too expensive, then what's the point? So if there's any ever price discrepancies, even on cold foils, I'm about to lower the pricing on those again. But for cold foils specifically, I added a new thing called make an offer. If it's within an acceptable range, it'll automatically accept your offer, and then you can buy it right then at that price. But if not, then I can even counter and provide a counter offer to that. So long story short, I want you all to get access to cards. If you're collecting, my goal is to help collectors. Yes, I know whales are out there as well, and they're definitely part of the collector realm. But for those who can't afford to spend, $800 on a card, make an offer. So, yeah, that's exactly my point, Tim. So I'm not going to be opening up any slots tonight. Mainly because I need to get some sleep. So, but yeah, let's get into this. We lost like tons of people. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, if y'all have any questions about singles or anything like that too, pricing, let me know. I want to work with you all. I want to work with players. I love working with other individuals as well. But we want to get you guys the cards you want, right? So let's get into WTR, right? We said we were starting at 10 and we're 2 minutes over. If you ain't first, you're last. So here we go. For all those who care, they're very illegible numbers here. Oh, hold on 1 second. It's going to go black. So let me actually, just bear with me. I want to make sure it's charging. It wasn't charging. And it was just tanking. All right. So we're good. We're good. All right. Yuki, that's a really good question. So here's what I did, and I need to get better at this. I posted on Facebook. There's a NA Facebook marketplace. No, I do ship domestic United States. I also ship internationally for orders over $150 for free. But the best way to be notified for future sets. It's a really good question. I would recommend, there's two things. You can email, if you go to actually the product listing right now, you should be able to be, well, there's a button instead of like a purchase button to say email when available. The issue is I'm going to change the dates on that, so I'm not sure it's going to work. That feature will work. It usually works great for singles. I'm not sure it's going to work in this instant. I would keep your ear out for Discord. I really want to get better at email marketing. But with open rates and the way that people read emails today, it's just not the best way. So Facebook, the North America Facebook Marketplace, I post there very frequently. The NA Discord, if you're a part of Louis, the Kitchen Table TCG Discord, I have actually a Midtown Merchant channel in there that I make posts on. So those are three areas, two different Discord servers, as well as on the NA Marketplace, and keep an eye out for those. You're also welcome to send me a message on Facebook or comment on this video, and I can reach out to you and get in contact with you, and we can figure something out to where I just want you to have access. You know, I want it to be fair, I guess is the best way to say it. So I would love just to, in the future, have one night be like 1 or 2 cases or 2 or 3 cases of one set, so we could just open all Monarch, and that way there's time and space for other people to sign up for other slots as well. This is our first time doing this at a massive scale. I say massive, doing 3 cases at a time. So yeah, we're still trying to figure out. So if you have any suggestions on how you would prefer to be contacted, feel free to let me know as well. Alrighty, there she is, our first box of Unlimited. Sorry, I probably gave way too much information there for everybody else listening, but let's get some WTR, right? If anybody afterwards are like, oh, I really actually want those common foil, you know, those common rainbow foils, or I want the rare rainbow foils or supers, just PM me. We can figure something out. The biggest reason is I want you guys to have value, and once we know what's opened, the value kind of changes. I don't know how else to say it. Like, you now know what the value is, and so you know if it's worth it or not. So we don't have to get into it. I'm going to zoom in. I'm trying to make it as simple as possible, and it gets complex once people start purchasing after I open. So the supers will for sure be up on the website afterwards. So maybe not directly tonight, but within, oh my gosh, I have to completely change my, I've only been open Monarch. Forgive me. Let me restart. I was just going in like it's a Monarch pack. These are not Monarch packs. This is all over. Oh my gosh. I'm going to have to reset my brain. I don't even remember how to open this set anymore. I'm going to, holy crap. This is WTR. Welcome to Wraith Unlimited. It's been so long since I've opened. All right, so we got our 2 rares into our rainbow foil steel blade shunt here. There we go. All right, I'm in it now. We're good. Yep. I'm just not used to it being in the middle anymore. Cody, I'm opening up WTR right now. Oh my goodness. There we go. Right into an Alpha Rampage and a Blackout Kick. Guys, this is like what this is one of the foils that got me whenever I first started playing the game. Cody, it feels like a new set, my man. Right into an Alpha Rampage. This card's so good in Reinhardt, it's not even funny. Alright. I do remember this set's really easy to open though, once you remember how to open it. Welcome it. Cody, I was talking about our game earlier this week where you just completely obliterated me with a few cards. I talked about how I undervalued them and now they're really good. So there's our first common foil. So I lost about 12 people. Just a little off the top. That's exactly right. I completely forgot how to open this set. Staunch response to disable. Ooh, and the razor reflex. No blood on the sword there, but you know that card's still exceptionally good. You think Blood Rush Bellow is it, man? I mean, it's true, right? Unless it's a red, nobody wants it. I like how Cody is sassy tonight. I like sassy Cody. Rising knee thrust. Fluster fist into a this is drone WTR? What? All right. Well, here you go, people. We have some drone WTR for you. It still exists in the wild. If you didn't grab those commons, shame on you. What up, Dave? Dave, you and I got to talk, my man. You're spoiling the artwork you're working on for me on your Insta, and I haven't even seen shots of it yet. Giving you shit, but also keeping it real. Cody, these are fresh cases, my man. Fresh cases, straight from distribution. I don't know how long they've been there. If they just got there this week. They acted like they just now got them. So I'm not really sure. Oh, interesting, Tim. I did like the image, so you knew I saw it at least. So we have a barraging beatdown into Blessing of Deliverance in our first foil super, which nobody purchased, which means I get it. Going in. There we go. I'm actually gonna swap a Ruski here. Cranial Crush, another super. I'm going to set that there. The Regurgitating Slug foil. Nice, man. If y'all haven't checked out Dave yet, Dave does a lot of illustration work. He got a sweet new Wacom tablet, from what I understand. Now illustrating on 4K. Snatch into a time snap into an unmovable. So anybody want to give a shout out to what they're looking at? Anybody want to comment in the chat? Oh yeah, dude, we got a Phantasmal Footsteps already. So we're into our second case here. Man, supers killing it. Oh, having to like remember how I wanted to do all of this. Sorry guys, I'm way out of practice with WTR. I have it on the site for an individual box, I believe. So it's 16 supers for a case, so 4 super rares. And then I do think I thought it was 2 super rare foils though. It's been so long since I've opened this. Joseph, did you get the Majestic slot on this one? I can't remember, my dude. What slot are you guys looking for? Nice little staunch response there. We need some more Majestics. Nice. So Joseph is going for, Mr. Knight there is going for the Majestics. Oh, here we go. Got a Crippling Crush into an Iron Plate common. It's just nice to be able to hit these now. So I'm going to put that one off screen. Let's foil this nice little Crippling Crush here. I'll pull up all the supers here here in a minute, guys. My gosh, I'm going to have to go turn on my AC. I don't know what's wrong with it, but I am dying right now. Can't be sweating over the cards. Rising knee thrust. About to kill myself. I need a new chair. If anybody wants to sponsor the channel, let me know. Anybody work for, you know, a chair company? Dave, I do need a bigger room. Guys, this is not a, I mean, was not meant to be a card shop. Oh, thanks, Cody. Yeah. Hey, Don, whenever you first get to check out on the right-hand side underneath all the items, if you're on your desktop, there's a nice little, like, coupon code, gift code area, and just enter in that code. Appreciate you shopping, sir. If you have any more questions, let me know. Foil Kobe. I finally figured out the meme, guys. This song's not doing for me. Not doing it. Let me see if I can. Not sure why that one was. It just didn't feel right. Cody, I gotta rep my boy Louie. I'm just upset that nobody wore Made the Zuby with you shirts. I did. I'm not sure if they didn't get the memo or what happened there. Ooh, the most tilted card in the set, I would argue. I have cried over this card. Man, that super slot's just hitting some decent supers. I'm just saying. But yeah, I've cried getting hit by a route. Like, oh yeah, I got this in the bag, dude. Gonna overblock and then be fine. It really is. I personally think it's kind of a dick move to play it, but you know, I don't play Warrior, so just kind of how I feel about it. Foil Debilitate. Just personally how I feel about it. Yeah, Cody, I didn't even watch Louis' box openings, and I kind of felt bad. Foil Snatch. Another drone. If you got the rare slot, which I think one guy did, you're going to get a piece of history with this slot. So, to Nature's Path Pilgrimage. So, for all those who are new to Flesh and Blood, Drone of Vitality was banned, and they said they were never going to reprint it again in WTR. And we have what appears to be fresh or leftover WTR. And, oh, my bad. And it has Drone of Brutality. Ooh, nice little Magunji release. There we go. Now, Cody, prior to cutting his deck, or prior to starting the game, you shake his hand and you go, "Made the Zuby with you." And if he's woke like the rest of us, he'll say, "And also with you." But if he doesn't say it, then I don't really know what to tell you, my man. Ooh, Double Lord of Wind pack. Hello. Welcome. Yeah. Those keys just hit right on that. All right, guys. We're looking great here on the Majestic front. It's so good to see some of these cards again, too. I need to go back. I need to go play some Ninja again, I think. It's encouraging to hear that somebody did super well with Ninja recently, which is kind of surprising almost. But I think people have been sleeping on Ninja a little bit, too. But maybe it's just me. I need to talk to Matt Gazda about it. Wait. Didn't we already open up a Rainbow Foil Common? All right. Whoever didn't get... Y'all didn't get this slot, so I'm going to benefit from it. 2 equipments. 1 box. Apparently Coalition's off with WTR as well. I don't even know. All right. It does look so nice, Yuki. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Please, I don't know how you would do it, but maybe spell out how I should pronounce it correctly. But the foil Lord of Wind is just one of my favorites. Oh, so good. Awesome. Raging Beatdown. Such a good card. Fluster Fist into a Wrecker Romp. Alright. Last pack Magic. Legendary? No legendary? Cody, I actually think these are like old school WTR. I don't think this is recent. That's just my opinion. I have no validation for this. Primeval Bellow. All right. So WTR box 1 down. We hit averages on this one minus the common slot. And we actually did not hit average on our Majestics, surprisingly. I wonder if that common foil slot shouldn't have taken it though. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on though. It's surprising to say the least. You can't really fire them because I think they're the only ones that really know how to do cold foils too. But they need to get their stuff together so the rest of us can enjoy our lives, right? Am I right? Yeah, I'll sleeve those here in a minute. Disable Fluster Fist into a foil drone. Card's worth like $1,000, I'm telling you. I kid. What do you mean you've never seen foil equipments? Are you just like floating around in cold foil common equipments, or how's that working for you? Sigil of Solace into Smash Instinct. All right, do this. Breaking Scales. Oh, there we go. Almost get by her. Nice little glint there. Rising Knee Thrust. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I've seen that before with WTR. So it's not with the latest batch that we had prior. I had a few boxes that are like that. Also, the whole Lord of Wind thing was something that happened as well, where you had like the back-to-back. Ooh, nice little showtime there. I forgot how beautiful these cards are too. Raging Onslaught. Yeah, this set feels so much fun to open right now. I don't know why, but it does. So, I honestly don't know how I feel about the pack configuration though after Monarch. I thought Monarch was weird. Wasn't sold on it, but I kind of like it better, I think. Flick Flack into another Flick Flack. So, the set almost feels a lot easier to open. As weird as it is to say, right? Like you just get right into it. Open 4 rares, another drone into Regurgitating Slog. Change the song again. It's a little slow for my personal preference. We got to get this Mana's E-Strike. Come on, WTR. I need you to perform. Need you to kick it into gear. Let's pull a Tunic. And let's pull an E-Strike in the next packer. So. Oh, 100%, dude. Cody. Just. Sorry, I'm like getting all. As Dave says, I need more space. I'm like crimped over here in a corner doing a live stream for you guys. Another equipment, man. We're just bathing ourselves in common rainbow foil equipments. Let's just keep them going. But foil Showtime, 100% my favorite rainbow foil. I've seen the Bravo cold foil too, and I was super excited to see it. And it just, I feel like the rainbow, we pulled it. That's awesome. Oh, it's so good. We did it, guys. We did it. Oh, so good. There you go, Cody. We spoke truth into the box, and it just came. Just like our E-Strike's going to be showing up here soon. That's all I'm saying. Here we go. Steel Blaze Shunt into another drone. Man, that rare slot, they're going to be just bathing in drones as well. All right. Now Cody's talking. Now Cody's talking. So the way that like I feel I've heard it now from LSS, and maybe and I'm specifically thinking of James White. I feel like he said that like, okay, we have Monarch, we have this thing now. It's really complex. What do we need to build to like just dumb down the basic mechanics? And I feel like they just pared it down to WTR. But this set is so good. It's just like, it almost feels like an afterthought now, like hearing the story. But the set is so good, and I don't like know what else to say other than that it's really good. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me get some bulk moving around here. So, yeah, we're pulling. I don't know who has the L slot. They're staying quiet. Well, I do know who has the L slot. I don't know if their name matches up though with their profile. Nor do I know if they're watching. They could be just a silent, just hanging out in the corner, just doing their thing. I'm not sure what they might be looking for. Anybody have the super rare slot? You know, actually, I know who has the super rare slot. I actually do know who has. I think I know who has the L slot on this. I don't see him on here though. So. No, 100%, dude. I 100% agree. Cody's on point. It's like him and I are in like the same brain right now. It's really weird. I need you to get out of my head, dude. But bolters. Another showtime. We got a full play set. Well, if you got the rainbow foil slot, which you didn't because nobody did. It's so funny. But we do have a full play set here. Woo! We're just like, what are we doing here? Man, if you did not grab that rainbow foil common slot and you were thinking about it, I'm really sorry. You could have had one of every equipment by the time this case is done. Oh, there he is. Arts, is that who I think it is? Double slogism. It really is a beauty. What am I? Okay, no, I'm good. I'm just losing my mind. All right. Oh, Yuki, PM me after this, man. We can figure it out. Just shoot me a message. If you're so genuinely interested, we can talk about it. What am I doing here? I'm putting some rares in the wrong spot. Those are commons. There we go. Did I really go by a majestic? Hold on. I will let you guys know I will be going through. Thank you, Tim. I'm gonna have to pay attention here. I almost messed up our man Joseph. I will be having to go through all of the rares here in a minute and ensuring another super. Got a nice little crazy brew there. Really good catch, Tim. Appreciate it. Yeah, nice ancestral empowerment. We have a really nice, this is really just a ninja box if you think about it. Just saying. Due for a rainbow foil majestic here soon. Oh, there we go. Nice little Kobe again. I don't know if that's a 1-pointer since it's a blue. Or is that a 3-pointer? I'm assuming it's a 3-pointer since it's a blue, but I don't. Yeah, I guess it's a 3-pointer. All right, never mind. I'm going to shut up. I don't get the meme. Don't get the inside joke. I'm trying, though. Nice little crush confidence there. We're having a live stream, Homer. We're living up the life, man. I had to be sober so I can try my best to do this as best as possible for you all and not be completely incoherent. Incredible Bolt. For all that who don't know who Homer, he has become a legend within the kitchen table TCG community. The dude buys insane amounts of bulk and then builds 85 decks at a time because he's just a monster. Ooh, got that singing steel blade into an unmovable. Last pack. All right. Blackout kick to Warriors Valor and a whelming gust wave. Interesting. So there was no rainbow foil majestic in that box. Super odd. Not really used to that. Hey, nice, Matt. I'm glad. So, guys, here's what happened with the promo scenario. I bought a nice chunk of Monarch boxes. And my rep, really nice dude, him and I have been bonding. I've been, trying to sweet talk him a little bit so he can send me more boxes. It works, apparently. Long story short, he was like, hey, dude, I got some promos for you. I was like, oh, that's great. My first thought was like, what do I do with promos? Like, I can't sell them. That'd be kind of a jerk move, right? Like, got a whole bunch of free promos and I sell them for 30, 40, 50 bucks a piece. Like, no, that doesn't feel right. So, gave them back to the people. I feel like the Robin Hood of promos. I just felt like I was just like, well, here you go, guys. Just order from me and I'll ship you a promo. Like, pay for shipping and you're good to go. So, for those who decided to go all in on that, more power to you guys. Yeah, it is 1 to 2. You're right, but it shouldn't have been. I mean, you should have had at least one, and I didn't see at least one there. Homer, I'm a wooer, is what they would call. I like to woo people. It's what I do. Cody, are you drunk too? Yeah, that could become a problem, Homer, especially if they tell you to shut up. I don't know if y'all saw just a little bit of a saliva there. I drooled a little bit. Just let it happen. So I might need to up the beat here, guys. Barraging beat down into a snatch and a debilitate. The stream music is just flattening out. We need a upbeat. I'm turning it off. Give me just a minute here. We gotta play it. We gotta play it like we mean it. You know what I mean? Give me just a minute. We're gonna go into here. Oh. This is suitable. I mean, you were close. I mean, you're off just by a couple. Another drone into Primeval Bellow. All right. I really want to play like some like hardcore dubstep music, but I just don't feel like that would work well for just casual pack openings. Nice little foil nimble strike there. There we go. Making sure I get those rares where they belong. All right, so this is Homer. You're probably the only guy I know that wants to see Arcane promo or commons, and I will happily go through every single one. We're in boxer right now of WTR. We have one more box to go. So after this box, we have one more, and then we're into your box, Homer, and I will slowly move through all of the commons for you if you so desire. Sounds like that'd be your jam. This is case number 2, box number 3. Don't go slow. Go too slow. All right. Whatever you say, Homer. I'll take it. I'll just go just the right speed for you, my dude. Ooh, another crippling crush to an awakening Bella. We need to get this man an E-strike. What is going on here? Box, I had a conversation with you. All right, let's get our man Joseph an E-strike. It's no brainer, right? Just 1. 2 would be really nice. Where's Valor? Steelblade Shot into a Razor Reflex. Nice. It's really interesting. So I have this graph open on the other side of my screen, and it keeps going like this. And like, I don't know if YouTube is just, their analytics division is just tanking, and it tanks down to like 4 people and then goes right back up again. It's really odd. Barraging Beatdown to a Snatch. Ooh, a foiled Time Snap. Hello. It's always a great one. Crack a foil potion. Super short printed in my... Go. Overpower into another super. We have a Sharpened Steel there. Man, this set just feels super nostalgic opening it. Feels really odd, I'm not gonna lie. I'm enjoying it though. It just like my brain is reorienting and it's really hard. I'm glad I did not split my brain power and do like WTR, then Monarch, and then Arc. I think I would have lost my mind. So yeah, Joseph, really pretty potion, dude. I love the potions. They're so nice in foil. And they're really hard to come by. They used to, oh yeah, they do. Another Time Snap into a Sink Below. This is one of my favorite rainbow foils of the set. Rise Above, though, from Monarch is way better. So. It's a little bit more what we're looking for beat-wise. Up tempo. Uh-oh, I think we're going to get into another equipment. We are. This is only our first one, though. First rainbow foil equipment of the box. Ooh, another demon card there. Nice little route. Pummel, huh? Foil pummel. Ooh, don't forget the bobble. Uh-oh. What do we think? Is it going to be a super or majestic? We're going to go Lord of Wind again? No, a Magunji release. Nice. Mugunji. Do y'all pronounce it Moog? Mug? Magunji? Mugunji? Anybody? I'm really curious. How do you do that one? Snapdragons, Flusterfist into a Warrior's Valor, and a Smash Instinct. Nearing the teetering towards the end of box number 3 here of case number 2. Nice little Hope Merchant's Hood, Flick Flack, Steelblade Shot into an Overpower. Mugunji. Energy. Sorry, I had to pull out my inner nice little hurricane technique there into a sigil of solace. If anybody got that energy reference, I'm proud of you. You must watch lots of Pokemon box openings. Just a little shout out to the Heart fam out there. Another drone into a nimblism. All right, maybe about 4 packs. Just a guess looking at the box, not a firm count. Ooh, good. Oh, the Heart Squad, yeah. Sand Sketch Plan into Nature's Path. I have so many packs on the floor right now. My bag is overflowing. Double pummel. Strapping. Potion of Strength into a foil head jab. All right. We might be going into box number 4 for our legendary. I'm hoping that there's at least a legendary, if not a fable, into our sweet, sweet boxes here. We don't want to let down our lovely people who said, hey, I want one of those. I'm going to buy this slot. Last pack, box number 3. Do we have some last pack magic? What do y'all think? Blessing and Deliverance. No, foil pummel. It's a red pummel, mind you, but foil pummel. All right. That is box number 3. We are on our way to box number 4. My nose is so dry. Yeah, so for those who watch, I forget his first name. He does like old school base set or just crazy rare Pokemon openings. I guarantee you've watched him, but when he gets real excited, he's getting near the cream of the crop. He yells energy out loud. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't idolize the guy, but I do respect his investment into pulling cards. That dude goes all in the pack openings. I mean, I feel really bad for the Rainbow Foil Majestic slot. I'm not sure why it's so bad on this box. I have a hypothesis, and it's because we've pulled this many. We've pulled 5. In 3 boxes, we've pulled 5 Rainbow Foil equipments. It should have been actually a Majestic slot, but, you know. I feel kind of bad. I'm going to go through and make sure I didn't miss something. Another foil pummel there. This is probably one of the more stale WTR boxes I've opened of recent, though. It's not bad per se. It's just lacking a mustard. Like, it just doesn't have this So, need to figure out, maybe this is Cardamundi collation on new boxes, and they just went ahead and printed the, whatever it's called. I'm trying to think of the name of the band card off the top of my head, and it's not coming to mind, but you guys know what I'm talking about. Maybe they just reprinted the card. They said that they weren't going to reprint because of timing. There's a Majestic, a Steel Blade Supremacy into a Debilitate. So, ooh, caught it. Slid a Majestic or rare off the top there. All right, so we're done so far. We've done pretty good on Majestics. We're pulling some good Majestics. They're not, E-strikes, but... Oh, that's right. Yeah, you're right, Joseph. I forget about that. For WTR and ARC, I put it all in the same one. And there is... What am I thinking? There's 1 Rainbow Foil Majestic per case. Yeah, we're doing great. I have right now a Monarch brain, and I'm not. I know I'm the one that did all this. I did the item for this. Like I set up the case break on my shop. I still like blanking on the setup of that. Yes, pull rate wise, we're doing average right now. I forgot. There's only one Rainbow Foil Majestic, maybe two. Another release here, and the entire case. So thank you for the reminder on that one, Joseph. So there's still a chance for another Rainbow Foil Majestic. I'm still hoping for a nice little legendary in our box here. I hate it when it goes to box 4 for the legendary personally, but it does make it exciting. I'm not gonna lie. Nice little nimble strike there. So yeah, so Joseph he's getting all the Majestics. Let me pull these up just a little bit. All right. How are we doing on time? Oh, we're doing good. We got 15 minutes and we're alone in our last box. I actually somehow managed to time this okay. Yep. That's straight from my site, Cody. Thank you. I appreciate you helping a brother out. No, it doesn't. They don't have a soft enter on the site. They don't even have a hard enter, I don't think, for messages. It just is one flat. It's plain text. We get the gist though, Cody. I appreciate you pasting those, my dude. You can always post up the link too. So, Steel Blade Shunt into Blackout Kick and a Slogism. This keeps actually reminding myself. It is funny getting rid of the super slot. It just feels like you're. Oh, I remember when I first opened Crew, and I was like, "Oh, you're just opening all these Majestics, and it feels wonderful." And then you realize not all Majestics were created equal. Some of them are priced like supers. Like right now on Monarch, I have multiple Majestics priced at like $2. I mean, $2 to $4 range. There's loads of them in that price range. There are very few that are over $5, which is great. You guys can play with Majestics. Plus your fist. Into Drone. Drone is what I was talking about. Into a Wounding Blow. Man, all my piles are so nice and tight that they are bumping into each other. And it's making it a little hard. Here we go. Sorry for those OCD people out there. If you're eye twitching, I apologize. Nice little steel blade, or sharpened steel. I was going to say steel blade shunt, but that's clearly sharpened steel. The juice, huh? Gonna pump the NOS. Let's just like let it go. Speaking of NOS, there's a new Red Bull slushy from Sonic. Another Magunji release. Woo! Nice energy potion there. Energy! DM Ramada, we are a Phantasmal Footsteps in our first case. So far, the biggest pick we've had is a Lord of Wind. And my dude, if you haven't opened up WTR or Arc in a while, opening packs is a challenge, or remembering them at least. Homer, your time is not for another 10 minutes, my man. Correction, 13 minutes. Gotta have myself Blessing and Deliverance into his sink below. The issue with Homer is he can't type right now. Hey, that's what I like to hear, DM Ramada. I appreciate it, man. This is a case break that people paid for, so we're doing it by rarity slot. This is how it used to be with WTR and Arc, right? You used to pay for a rarity slot and get all the cards for that rarity. So there's a man out there, a woman out there, I think it's a man actually, if I remember correctly, who purchased the L slot and the F slot, and they are waiting very patiently for a juicy card to come through. Yeah, very OG. A lot of people do it by... A lot of people... I'm going to throw out my man, Louis. He does case breaks by class. And that's great if you want all cards of a specific class. The only downside I see with that is if your class pulls absolute garbage, you have no Majestics, no Supers, nothing. Or just no Majestics. And rares are great. Don't get me wrong. Foils are great. Common rare foils. But from a grow your collection, I'm just now getting started, by Rarity, and we have a lot of new people just getting started. By Rarity is great. That's how I got my collection started. That's how, yeah. Nice little reckless swing there into an Iron Song response. Yeah, walking around can I can completely relate to that, Homer. Story of my life, man. All right, we're down to 3 packs. No legendary. Let's see what we got here. I really hope there's a legendary in this case. If not, I'm gonna have some DR Mamata music come on. The E-Strike! We did it! Let's go, Mr. Knight. Joseph Knight getting his E-Strike. That was his request. He wanted an E-Strike. The box delivers. The dude shall abide. We got it with the foil route. That's the hit we wanted. Joseph said early on, I would like an E-Strike, foil or non-foil, please. So, all right. So we at least hit something. 2 packs, people. Let's find a legendary. We got to find a legendary in here. That was a great pack. Love going into those packs where you have double hits. Always makes it worth it. Come on. Come on. This last pack magic. We're coming up to it. We need it to full. Done. Hopefully your shopping experience went well. And that you don't have a stomachache after. All right. I don't think we're going to have a legendary in here. And I know I've not seen it. Sigil Solace into Break Night Battery. To Warrior's Valor. Like, where's the music? Can somebody cue the music here? So sad. What the hell? No Fable. I'm like, what is happening here? This is literally called sad music for crying in depressing times. I guess I can't play some of these because they're not I forgot that these are not safe but rip legendary slot and Fable slot, guys. I'm super sorry. Let's go through. I'm just gutted right now for those individuals. Let me put away some bulk, and we're gonna go through this real quick. Womp womp. I don't even know what to say. Feels bad, man. Feels real bad. Awesome, Don. I'm glad to hear it. I'm super sad, dude. I've only had like 2 or 3 cases of WTR and I don't know, like 20, 30 cases that are like this. So super sad. Let's get into it though, because it wasn't all bad. Granted, nobody bought these super rare foils. So we got all of our hits here. Nice spread. That foil route will go for a nice little pretty penny. That could have paid for the slot. That feels really bad, Joseph. We had a nice little set. What do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So we did well with our supers. I'm trying to think. I think there's 12 supers. Was that the number that Homer posted up? No, 16. So we actually were 1 short on that. All right. This song is suitable. It's a little sad, a little sag. So Sorry, I'm making sure these supers are well cared for. I know Homer's ready to get to his Arcane Rising box, but gotta take care of my supers. All right. Alrighty. Going into the legendaries. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 legendaries. Great pools. Yeah. Overall, I mean, it's great to open this set again. It feels good to be back in there. Feels really weird in an odd way. So, alphabetize those for you, sir, and then throw your little Lord of Wind there on top. So, Mr. Knight, awesome. Did I say Majestics? Guys, I'm tired. I'm sorry. You were right. I would love there to be 8 legendaries in here. So, alrighty, guys. Let's get into. Let's keep going. Let's keep getting into it. Now, for those who have bought the box breaks, these will be going out on Monday. So I'll get those packed up and shipped nicely for you all. We do have an oddly applied label here, and I'm hoping this is a good sign. I'm sure they just marked it for us, like, hey, we have a unique case for you. So, that being said, shall we continue? Should we move forward? We're ahead schedule here. Make sure we got all our sleeves here. I think we just keep going, right? Cricket is a great sign, I hope. All right. Well, looks like we're all looking good here. Box is in immaculate condition. Looks good. Let's do it live. Set those over there. All right. First box, Arcane Rising, our last case. No, I would all agree. Though at the same time, from a player standpoint, I kind of want there to be 8 legendaries so people can play their cards. Maybe like even 2 legendaries in a case would be nice. So, all right. I heard somebody say they wanted what? CNC and Art of Wars. All right. He has spoken. You shall receive. Oh, apologies. Going in. All right, Mr. Homer. It's commencing. I'm going to go relatively fast, but I want you to see the cards at hand too. So, if I start going too fast, you just holler at your boy, and I'll slow down for you, my man. All right. Ooh, going right into a super right off the bat. We do that into a Sikkim shot. A lot of Rune Blade and a little bit of Mechnologist there. Oh. Homer, real talk. Do you need me to go slower? I want you to make sure you got all of your $9 out of this, and I'm not saying that sarcastically. Enchanting Melody into a Sonic Boom and a Blood Spill. Off to a great start. Hope you need lots of Ranger. I'm seeing lots of Ranger in here, Homer. Lots of Ranger in your future. A lot of Mechanologists in that one, and some Rune Blade and some Wizard. So, I think Homer knows the cards better than I do. Just putting it out there. Sorry, I forgot to sleep my super here. Oh my gosh, I'm just throwing stuff left and right. All right. Get to the good stuff. All right. He's like, I just know how to build a deck. I don't even know how to play it, but I know how to build a deck. So, Homer, you said you're looking for mechanologists and what up? What else? Hey, dude, no judgments here. There's a guy who was saying that he's been collecting and is just now getting started. So, he's just now getting started playing. So, but Homer, I'm assuming you played, my dude, or else you wouldn't have invested so much of your time into building decks. So you need everything. I keep getting these packs confused, guys. Ugh. I keep getting into my old modes. All right. Nothing crazy. We've had one majestic, one super to get started. You know? So. Nice, Homer. I dig it, my dude. All right, let's see. We got to get into some meaty stuff here. Oh, there's an induction chamber. Hello, into a reverberate. Hamstring shot. Hyperdriver. All right. The amount of thought that goes into this set into this game is insane. At least for the earlier sets. I can't speak for future sets, but I 100% agree with you, Cody. Life for a life into a Whisper of the Oracle. Salvage shot. All right. Cody's right, you know. I would go and play just for Homer. Follow the man, the myth, the legend. Pursuit of knowledge into a come fight. Here's some mechanologist. A few Runeblade cards in there. All right, box one's just ramping up. It's not going burr yet. It's just engine's just starting. Plunder run, pedal the metal, ether spindle. Ooh, wrong pile. There we go. Tomer, I tell everybody that too. It's weird. I'm just a dude in his building slinging singles. You're just a dude in his kitchen building decks. I actually don't know if it's in your kitchen, but playing off the whole kitchen table TCG thing. Nice little foil take aim there. Ooh, dad and daughter coming in. We did not hit a legendary in our art case. I'm going to blame it on DM Armada. I'm kidding. Kidding, Steven. But, but long story short, yeah, we didn't hit a L in our last case. I'm itching to open another legendary or a fable in this box. Or in this case, I should say. So, Yeah, Nick. My words are just going out. But yeah, our WTR case was kind of a dud. There's a rapid fire. It wasn't bad. It was not a bad case at all. But it's sometimes discouraging, and I feel for you guys. I'm very empathetic of you open a case and you don't open anything worth of significant value. More of a legendary fable. So you spend your hard-earned money and you're betting on the odds, and the odds don't turn out in your favor, and it feels bad. So yeah, this one we're just getting started. We are about halfway through the first box. Well, Nick, not all of us can be golden hands like you, man. But because you opened that means that somebody else probably didn't do quite as well. And that's what we're finding out. Nice little dissipation shield there. Love this foil, guys. It's so good. Going through the back side of the arc just a little bit, so Homer can drool a little bit over his common cards. Dude is just building decks for the masses. Ooh, there's another majestic. Give me just a minute, guys. All right. Interesting. I mean, for loose boxes, that's pretty good. That's really nice, though, Nick. Like, definitely above average. I find that, on average, the pull rates for previous WTR and ARC was about 1.25. So, a good chunk of my cases had 2 legendaries in them. I'm surprised that the WTR case didn't have at least 1. I'm super used to like open like a Scabby's in with maybe a Tunic or something else, but didn't have anything. So it's also super disoriented opening up WTR. Yeah, Cody, I find that boxes that don't have L's usually have that rainbow foil legendary. Rainbow foil majestic. Because it kind of is a legendary in terms of pull rates. It's actually harder to pull than the legendaries. Sorry, Homer, I went way too fast there. Nice little amplify the Arknight there. All right. Life for a Life, Foil Moonwish. Take aim, pedal the metal, in a Rune Flash. Oh no, Cody, I'm going to show him all of them. He might have been facetious, but I'm showing him all of them. He asked. The man paid to see his comments. I'm going to show him all of them. Ooh, foil Arknight Ascendancy! Beautiful card. There it is. There's our Rainbow Foil Majestic for the box. Cody's like, I'm going to lose my damn mind. This guy's showing me every single comment of the set. Yeah, dude. I was just talking with them earlier this week, Homer. There it is. Beautiful card. Anybody playing Runeblade out there, huh? Outside of Cody? All right. Uh-oh. There's our equipment. Got some booties. No room boots. Nice. I don't think anybody got the common rainbow foils. So I'll be taking that for myself. Thank you. Thank you very much. Nick, we got to get you in some games, my dude. Got to get you in some games. Yeah, Cody, I was kind of gathering that from you, man, in our game. So, all right. Going box number 2. Yeah, so Nick, if you don't have the budget for it, don't start playing. Unless you already have everything, then you don't have to worry about buying anything else, right? Ooh. Nose itch. We got our Null Rune. Tome of the Arknight into a Searing Shot. Oh, so good. See, Nick, why is that sad? Monarch is so good with Runeblade. Like, just play Chain, dude, and you'll just ruin people's days. Sorry, guys, reading the chat. Nice little induction chamber there into a foil Sikkim shot. Hamstring shot there. Lots of shots. Oh, yeah. Nick, you should reach out to Cody and get the rundown from him. Cody is... I mean, he obliterated me this week. I think he still had 10 health whenever I died. So... And it was a chain mirror match, so that just tells you how bad I am with him. We were playing different kinds of decks, but still a really good match. Really learned a lot from playing with Cody. And he's just a good dude to talk to you, too. So, would strongly encourage you to check it out. Haven't I opened a foil super yet? No? Wow, interesting. Usually like my foil supers, I'll put this here. I'll do supers there. So I'm still getting a feel for this, guys. I'm gonna put that there. All right, I'll put that over there. All right. No, 100%, Nick, 100%, man. If you ever need singles, like our whole mantra is making sure people have singles, or making sure players have signals. Ariana's Prayer into a Fervent Forerunner. All right. There's a lot of great single stores out there, too. Louis even just started his own single store at Cavaney's Market. Yeah. Chain, like the first time I played him, my brain hurt. Another rapid fire. So, this music's putting me to sleep. I really wish I could just play whatever I wanted to listen to, because we'd listen to something a lot more. But guys, they won't let me do it. Licensing and, you know, that whole thing. Alright. Yeah, the class is really cool. And so I also love that you guys are talking about this right now. That's what it's about. Pedal the Metal, Silver to the Tip, Blood Spill, Invocation, Foil. I'm also learning, I'm limit testing right now, and I'm learning 3 cases at this time of evening after being with my kids all day. Love my kids, but the fuel tank is very low. So need a nice pool to kind of reinvigorate the senses, if you will, and get hyped up for you guys, because this is all about you. Appreciate you guys trusting me to open up your cards. I mean, I guess you kind of already do since you buy singles, but it's really fun opening this with you. It's a lot different than me opening singles and somebody buying it later. Stir the Aetherwinds. Foiled Tome of the Aetherwind. Awesome. Dad and daughter TCG. That's hilarious because I've actually slowly. I ended up losing once this chain because I just decked out because I soul shackled too much. I thought I could end it sooner, and so I think it was like at 5 or 6, and I just ended up decking out, and they ended up holding on. They also ended up killing me, but it was really funny. Oath of Dark Knight, reduce the rune chant, reduce 2 rune chant, sorry. Here we go. All right. He's the best. The Bloodheads are honestly what make Chain so powerful, is because he's able to play from his banished zone. So, but you're right, the mechanics that are introduced with Chain, for somebody who'd actually, I'd not played a lot with characters that dealt arcane damage, but playing with Chain was like a whole nother level. It just like, it's big brain plays. So. Oh no, I take 5. I take 15. Like, I think the poor guy like might have broke something. Might have not been doing it right. You're supposed to be playing from your, yeah, you're supposed to be playing from your banished zone, not just leaving him there. It's kind of why we play it, dude. That's why we're here, Nick. We're not playing this because it's vanilla, dude. And Nick, there's a few ways to get in. There's also webcam games. I think Kitchen Table TCG, Cody, aren't they doing in Homer like a learn to play event soon? So, where you can just hop in and start learning how to play. I mean, yeah, 100% Cody. So, every Tuesday night we play games at Team Covenant online through Discord. So, sorry guys, I'm not really listing out it. I'm only listing out big hits. Hopefully that's okay. We haven't had anything crazy. I mean, we have 2 Majestics so far. And 2 boxes though. A little lackluster. Looking for another Majestic here coming up. I feel like we're due for one. So. Well, Nick, I'll make sure to open more packs on camera, my man. So. Life for a life. Ooh, there we go. Rainbow Foil Super. Knock the Death Whistle. Here we go. All right. Well, always happy to help, Nick. Feel free just to send me, reach out to me or PM me. It sounds like you've had great pull rates, so it doesn't sound like you need to buy too much. So, yeah, TTS is a really great way to do that too. Some of the more casual places will allow you to play proxies. I know I let Cody play with proxies the other night. Ooh, oh, I got excited there. I thought it was going to be something else. Null Rune Hood. Yeah, Nick. Absolutely, man. I think I plan on doing this. I think for sure Saturday nights work for me. It's typically the night that I can kind of make float. Silver the Tip. Ariana's Prayer into Ravenous Rabble. All right. before reactions. I like how he said that before reaction. And then he comes back. So my daughter, if we want to go dad and daughter TCG, my 4-year-old daughter opens packs with me. She loves what she calls shiny cards. And we opened this card one time. She's like, ooh, Dad, I really want that one. So you know what, honey? I like this card too, but I'm probably going to hold on to this. Pummeling at the end of that is just rude, dude. Like, the nice thing about this game too, though, is like, you don't have to be a full-on completionist for everything. I mean, you can be, but that gets expensive. You can definitely be a completionist for your class, though. So I think that's kind of the big thing is... So we need another Majestic, guys. We still have 4 more packs. We need another Majestic. I would love 2 more to make up for the last box, but... Oh yeah, no, I've been there whenever they've... Ooh, there's our Majestic. I knew it was there. Nice little blazing ether. I like how we have a nice little wizard set here. 0 to 60 foil. Guys, I'm here for the comments. I just want to read it here and... All right, pour the mold. There's our CNC. Let's go. There we go. Got a nice little Command and Conqueror here. That just paid for the entire slot. We just got 3 Majestics in one box. I told you guys we needed to do that. Boom. Ba-boom. Now we're cooking with gas. That's a saying that George has. We're cooking with gas now. Wish that guy was in the channel still. He hopped on the stream just for a minute. Man, this box has just been so slow. Congrats, Tim. I'm glad we could get that one for you, man. So far, we actually have had some decent hits. Nice spread, not a lot of duplicates. So, foil take aim there. Must be something. I can't remember if George is in South Carolina. Hold on. He calls it Best Carolina. So I'm feeling... No, so he's in North Carolina. Yeah. So George calls it Best Carolina. So I'm sure. I think he's in North. He's in North Carolina, I think. So Cody over there weeping the wisdom, guys. Read what he had. I mean, like, dude's just appreciate. Yeah, North Carolina is awesome. So George is also going to shoot me if I told him that he's from the wrong Carolina. So foil 0 to 60, but hey, just the way it is. We're in box 3, guys. Box 3 of our Arcane Rising case of Unlimited here. We're dropping flies over here. The case, though, we do have a CNC now. We've completed a play set. We're moving onward. Things are going great. I'm exceptionally tired, and I'm sorry my energy is maybe not up here like it usually is. But it's super rewarding seeing you guys talk about the game in the chat. And yeah, hoping to be opening up packs in the meantime. I'm honestly getting distracted by all the good conversation happening in the chat. So it's great to see. Georgia's store is called Compete Sports. It's in a military base in North Carolina. And I don't have the exact... I can get you guys the address, but it's actually kind of a cool store. It's a hybrid store because they also do like esports stuff. So that's why it's called Compete Sports. The word esports is in it. because they do like a lot of League of Legends and other stuff. So George is not here, Dave. He hopped in for a minute. We were talking about Carolina though. I think you can. You just have to give them your ID and make sure that they know about you. Look at that. Double take cover. One foil, one non-foil. I never realized, and I don't want to say it's bad because I want to be respectful of the artist, how bad the facial expression is on this particular face. And bad's maybe not the right word. It just is not, it just feels off. Maybe is a better way of describing it. Oh, so he is in South Carolina. There you go. Cody, feel free to throw me underneath the bus, and I will not hear from it. I don't know if George will ever be my friend again. For some reason, I thought he was around the Charlotte area, which is in North Carolina. But yeah, West Carolina thing, it definitely sounds like a South Carolina thing from what I'm understanding. I'm pretty sure if you take your ID, you can get onto the base. Because I know people that have visited him that are not military personnel. So that's my understanding though. Yeah, George is awesome. He does own the store. He's not there all the time, but for release weekends and stuff like that, I know that he stops in, and so. I'm a little bit biased. Let me see here. Is that? Okay. Foil maximum velocity. Oof. Oh, we got the jazz bass in there. Slapping the bass, yeah. Wow. Wow, wow. Forgive me, guys. I'm just trying to entertain myself here. Cognition nodes into a spark of genius in a zipper hit. What a mechanologist. Look at this. Hardcore mechanologist pack right there. That's really funny. Looks like we've had zipper hits back to back too. Interesting. Cody is a fanboy of Runeblade, so there's not any wrong you can say regarding Viscerai. I mean, dude, Cody loves Viscerai. Another knock the death whistle there. Still, and then with the steel-bladed spellblade assault, apologies. Yeah, no, I think actually Louis is getting that guy, Cody, to do a playmat or some artwork for him too right now. I don't know what the outcome's going to be, but that's what I hear. Absorb the ether to pedal the metal into a cognition nodes. Almost another mechanologist pack. We're all going to want that playmat. Yeah, that's one of Louis'. I think he's just collecting sonatas right now. I totally agree, Homer. He's having Saw do it. There we go, nice little foil rifting. Oh yeah, with Eleanor, Nick. Eleanor, I was actually talking about that. I think I pulled a foil Ode to Wrath. Eleanor, I actually reached out to her and asked her to do artwork as well, for because I was like, hey, if you're available, I love this style of your artwork. Would love to work with you. The auras were really well done. But she ended up doing a killer job with that. It's more of a collage style. Her last name almost sounds Italian or European. But anyways. All right, we're due for another hit here, guys. We're in box 3. We're making our way to the end, and I called it. Look at that. High octane right there. Boom. We're just felt like time. Like we haven't hit anything. We hadn't hit a majestic in this entire box. It's kind of hard because these boxes are super slow and then they just like hit really hard in the end. Yeah, there you go. Thank you, Cody. Yep. That's exactly it, Nick. They were very intentional with the artistic vision and style. I think they actually hired her because she kind of has this collage style to her artwork. I looked at her portfolio, I guess you could say, and a lot of them have kind of that emphasis where it's different textures and pieces from other artwork that she's pieced together, and it looks really nice. So, but uh-oh, what could this be, guys? Skullbone cross wrap. Before that, though, we had a Tome of the Arknight. Got our legendary here. Congrats. Out of sleeves. Congrats. That also had a Tome of the Arknight in it. Awesome. I'm going to put it over here with our little friend, the Arknight Ascendancy. Man. All right. I gotta figure out my music, guys. This is just so... Let's try this. Thanks, Cody. Hey, man, I appreciate your insight. Thanks for chatting with Nick. Nick, if you haven't joined the Kitchen Table TCG Patreon yet, I'm repping his shirt. My boy Louie. He's a solid dude, but he has a really great Discord, and that's where you can actually find people like Cody, Homer. I mean, there's a handful of individuals that are in this chat that also frequent. Every month you get a 10% discount to my store. That's unique every month. It's a one-time use coupon, but it's 10% off singles or case breaks for that matter. And then, yeah, you get access to a really great Discord. So, there's a Learn to Play event coming up, as he mentioned. So, a lot of great people in that group. A lot of people wanting to see people grow. Oh yeah, it's totally worth it. I mean, I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but if you buy, let's say $30 worth of singles, that's, you say 33 because that you get free shipping at 30. Use that 10% off coupon, save $3. That pays for more than half of the membership every month, because I think the membership fee is $5. And you get a whole collection tracker that tells you the value of your collection, and it updates over time as the market updates. So it's a really great value. I think it's one of the best values in the market right now. Just saying. So would strongly encourage you to check it out. And there's not really any advantage to me for you joining other than the fact that you get access to a really great community that Louis is kind of fostering, and a lot of great individuals that support the game. So, like Cody, Homer, Dad and Daughter TCG. Yeah. So, no, yeah, for sure, Nick. Louis does Kitchen Table TCG videos on YouTube. If you haven't checked him out, he does a lot of market videos. But he's also just a really positive influence on the marketplace. Oops, opened up that box a little too soon. We still have a few packs in this one. 3 more packs. My bad. Multitasking. So, yeah, I love Louis too. He's just a good dude. So I talk to him on consistent basis, daily, weekly basis. Do we have another legendary, you guys think? Or is this going to be an equipment? Thoughts in the chat? Oh, thanks, Nick. I appreciate that, dude. It's my first one. That's like this at least. Oh, it's a crown. It's a crown. I would have loved this to be an Arcanite Skull Cap. That would have been a solid break. So, yeah, this is one of the more smaller streams. Louis, when he does a stream, has like 200 people. But I love opening packs. I love hanging out with you guys. I don't really take it super seriously. I do want to open up great cards for you all, specifically in these case breaks. When it's just me opening for the store, I take all the brunt force of, you know, a bad box opening. But, yeah. Homer called the eye. We still might have one in here, Homer. Who knows? We do have an Art of War, though. Wow! CNC and Art of War? Man, dude, congrats. Great box for you. Great box. Let's go. Or a great case, I should say. So just the CNC, I think you paid $90 for all of the Majestics. We haven't even finished this. That was just that box. So we opened 2 Majestics in that box. We're about to open our 4th and final box. And Tim, you got what you needed, man. Do you need another Art Award? Do we need to talk to the box gods and see what they can muster up for us, what they can brew up for us? Because it's just pulling for you. Feel free to put your blessings in. We'll see what comes out. Because it's crazy what they're doing here. Ninth Blood. I call this a Runeblade birthday cake. I got this from another stream that used to do box breaks. Picked it up off of them. There used to be Phoenix Games in Florida used to do box breaks like this by the Rarity slot. They called that the Runeblade birthday cake. Yeah, it's a nice spread, Nick. Nice spread of a box. It looks like a birthday cake, doesn't it? Got the candles on top. I mean, the candles are knives, but I mean, it was a really good point. I was like, hey, it does look like a birthday cake. I'm going to steal that and give you credit, but that's a really funny one. So now you can't unsee it, right? Once you see it, you cannot unsee. So I think I need to pull a Fable for somebody in this box too. I don't remember who it was. I'm kidding. I know who it was. Louis apparently gets all the Fable boxes, and I just get legendary boxes. When I say boxes, I mean cases. So, another Tome of the Ether one. I think that's a full play set. Gosh, why is this just so slow? It's getting better. I need something like super upbeat. Let me see if I can go over here. Let me see here. Hold on, guys. Is this going to be a little... No, it's too much. Too much. Just feel like it needs something. God. I just can't... I'm not finding the music. Dave, that's a great question. I actually talked about this briefly a little bit. Sorry guys, I'm changing some music. Isn't it weird whenever there's no music playing how just quiet it sounds? Let me... So there are a lot of new people, Dave, coming into the game. I mean, we've seen Nick in the chat. We've seen other individuals. And I think a big thing whenever you're first starting out, you don't have a lot of the cards, even for like rares or a full play set of rares or other cards. And you need a reasonable, inexpensive way of acquiring those. And, or even Majestics, right? Like, I don't have any Majestics. I'm building my collection. I'm just going to buy a slot of a case and just grab all, like, it's way cheaper spending $100 on 4 boxes worth of Majestics even though it's random, than buying a case, getting Majestics, and not really knowing what to do with them. So let's say like you're like Nick, you've already bought in a couple of cases of each, and you just need to round out your collection. Buying by Rarity is by far greater value than buying by class. When you buy by class, you have a really, it's actually a larger gamble in my opinion, because let's say like you bought the Rune Blade class, right? Well, you wouldn't have gotten this Art of War, this card, this card, this card. You wouldn't have gotten any of these. The only card you would have gotten is the Arcanine Ascendancy. And now granted, it's a great card, but you would have only gotten the commons and up of that. If you pull, so the legendary, if you know like 1 in 4 boxes is a legendary, you're guaranteed almost a legendary. And I say almost because we clearly did not do that tonight. Ooh, nice foil super. So I haven't started selling classes yet, but oh, for sure, Nick. The goal is not so much about like making money, but like I just want you all to find value in the case breaks, and like that's it. So, oh, sorry, Dave. I believe so. The Majestic one for WTR and Arc is so WTR and Arc were different than Monarch, and that's just because pull rates are different. We're all aware of that, but yeah, no, I got you, Nick. I got you, man. There are people that, I mean, I used to early on when I first started my single store, I would buy case breaks like this. The Majestic slot. I would buy the equipment slot. I wouldn't be able to afford the legendary slot typically. So I just buy Majestics and like that was sufficient. But long story short, the Majestic slot, which comes with comes with rainbow foil and this, was I think $90. And the thought is like even on your worst pull rates, you're still coming out on top. Would be my hope. So like if you pull like subpar pull rates, you're still coming out on top. I think some of the common slot I'm basically doing at cost. Yeah, Dave. I mean that's the goal, dude. So. Legendary slot, I believe, was 90 to 100. So, that's exactly it, right? So, that's it. That's it, Tim. That's exactly it, dude. And I'm glad that you were able to invest in that and you were able to snag that, and it seems like it paid off well for you. So that's what it's about, dude. So I'm super happy to hear that it worked out for you. So I'm like, the Midtown Merchant was built first and foremost to support players. Yes, we sell first edition cards. Yes, like we do well with selling those, but we don't do well if players don't exist. Collectors don't exist if players don't exist. You know, whales don't exist if collectors don't exist typically. Or investors, I should say, don't exist if collectors are not there. So players are first and foremost the most important part of our community. And I want to continue to help grow that. And I'm a player who plays the game, and I want to play with cards that don't cost an arm and a leg. So... so more often than not, Dave, I would say I do actually get 2 L's per case. And that's the other thing. Like if you pay $100 for a legendary, you're getting a legendary for free essentially. And you're making money on top of that if you happen to sell one of them. So, yeah. This song's a little, let's see. Here we go. Sorry guys, pardon my music skipping. Looking for a particular vibe and I'm just having a hard time finding it. But I open 2 legendaries quite often. It's about a 1.25 pull rate is what I would say. So 1 in 4 cases typically is 2 legendaries. So it's not happening to me, obviously, tonight. So far, at least. Oops. So, well, and Dave, in the States, we don't really see, you know, quadruple legend or fable cases either. You know, it's like they ship the fables up there, and then we get the legendaries down here. I kind of would prefer the legendaries, personally. Viscerai. Collation's off. We all agree to that. So, man, we are due for a hit soon, y'all. We're getting towards the towards the end here. You're not gonna keep it, Dave? So guys, Dave did a case break, if I remember correctly, Dave. You're welcome to tell your story so I don't have to ruin it for you. And I believe you got a cold foil library in that case break. I don't know if you bought by class or what you did, but sounds like it worked out well for you. Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Oh, right when a good pull came. Another Arknight Ascendancy, but this time, non-foil. Man. Struggle bus over here. Whoa, earthquake. I'm kidding. We actually do get earthquakes in Oklahoma, but that's not what this was. Nice. Another majestic there. Looking good with the foil foresight. That sounds like a pretty solid trade, dude. Oh. No, can't do house music. This is more. This might do it for me. This is called Sushi Dragon. We're getting really close, guys. 2 more packs, and we're gonna wrap this show up. Let's see if we get some last pack magic here. Keep knocking on my cables. This is more what I feel like I needed the whole stream, and now I know. We're gonna do it for the last pack, guys. A lot more, like this is much more of my vibes. It's a little chaotic though, so bear with me. Oh, finishing off with a Majestic and a Voltic Bolt. Not bad. All right. Nice. All right. Nice little round out there. So, finishing off with some strong vibes. I can get in that. All right, y'all. Let me put this up here. We're going to do a nice little recap here in just a minute. All right. Need to sleeve these puppies up real quick. Yeah, that's the hard thing too with Flesh and Blood, is just knowing how the market's going to go right now. It's not really clear to me what's going to hit when. I do feel like the market's going to rebound soon. It's just hard to understand when. So. There are a lot of supers. I think we're supposed to have up to 16. For some reason, this feels a little upward of 16. Not sure why, but yeah, that's 100% what's going on, Dave. The world, I mean, like, you think about it, last summer, we were all in quarantine. At least some of us were. Not judging, just stating the fact of the matter that somewhere and somewhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, yeah, so about average. And then we have our supers here. Okay. We had a 1 extra super. Usually have about 4. Let's look at these lovely Majestics that we pulled. Our foil Arcanine Ascendancy. And then we had what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 Majestics. That's great. Wrapped it up with our Crossbones cross wrap here. Awesome. Congrats, everyone. I really enjoyed doing this. I'll definitely be doing this again. I would love to do it next weekend. So I'll post up on Facebook Marketplace when another Facebook Marketplace, Discord, Kitchen Table TCG, all that jazz. When the next case break slots are available. I don't see myself changing the pricing. I feel like it's overly competitive, if I'm being honest. Let me go back here. I feel like they're actually priced exceptionally well. So, yeah, Nick, I appreciate you watching, man, hanging out with us, asking questions. That's what it's about, dude. I'm super excited to see people getting into the game. And, yeah, that's why we're doing this. So, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us, midtownmerchant.com. And if you guys need any singles, have any questions, just want to talk shop, hang out, I love talking. So, love to hang out and talk with you guys and see what you have cooking. So, appreciate y'all tuning into the stream, and hope y'all have a great night. So, that's it for me. If y'all have any questions, feel free to ask them. But, yes, Dave, for sure, dude. Yeah, Nick, there are loads. Yeah, no, appreciate it. Nick, there's so many sources on this. Oh, excuse me. Brooks, I appreciate you turning in. Thanks, Dave. I appreciate it, man. Yeah. I appreciate all you guys tuning in and hanging out. Nick, there are loads of parts of the community. If you're not already in the Facebook group, get in it. If you're not already on the Discord, get in it. There's a Facebook fan page. That's a great place to start. From there, you can get into the Discord. The Discord is dense. There's a lot of channels, a lot to take in, but you'll learn. I mean, anything that you need and want to learn. There's a lot of great websites out there. fabdb.net, wraithtimes.com have a lot of great articles on the game. There's a lot of individual competitive players out there that live stream in their gameplay videos as well. Louie and I do lots of box openings. So Kitchen Table TCG is another YouTube channel that's really popular. DM Armada. Super popular, Red Zone Rogue. All of those guys are great. There's a new channel coming up called Hometown TCG. that's becoming increasingly more popular. So there's a lot out there. So hopefully you can, yeah, find your posse, find your crew, and we're always happy to help out and answer any questions that you might have. So that's gonna be it for me tonight, guys. I am crashing hard, and I'm trying to just play some chill music and wind down. So you guys have a great night. I'll talk to you guys soon. Cheers.